Time to launch Tintin, reporter, Cigars of the Pharaoh. So last time, we are at the we are right at the end game for this game. Why isn't it capturing? Because the game capture isn't on. There it is. That's what happens when you use one screen for multiple layouts. And the Game Boy Advance last time I was playing. So, with this, when I last streamed this game, yeah, we were right at the end. We're heading into, like, the secret meeting, where I had to get 50 or 15 cigar boxes altogether. Alright. Don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, can't open the door. Okay.
I wonder where this leads.
You and me both, Tintin. Ah, hooded figure. Get past.
Proceed, brother.
I'll need one of those costumes to get through. Psst. Hey, over here.
That's pretty easy. Tintin, by the way, is an expert at knocking people out.
Now that I look the part, let's knock.
Now, chances are I'm gonna need something more than just the knock.
Show me your token, brother.
I don't need a token.
Token? Don't you know who I am?
No, that's the point of tokens. Show me your token.
Oh, I must have forgotten it in my other robe.
Good voice disguising.
No token, no it.
Alright. So we've seen before, like, these... Did this guy not have a token on them?
Dr. Finney is part of this conspiracy. That explains a few things, like why they tried to lock me up in the mental hospital. The note he wrote was a
Yes,
trap.
thanks for that over-explanation.
He'll be knocked out for a while, but tied up, just in case.
And yet, they all had these...
Huh?
These
Another
things.
statuette in the
Statuettes,
tomb
yeah.
of Kiosk. Seems like every member of this brotherhood has one.
That's been foreshadowed for most of the
He
game.
seemed like a decent man.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving. Alright, is there anything else around here?
Finney must have come through here.
Like I said, it was foreshadowed.
Show me your token, brother.
The collision on that wasn't
Welcome,
perfect.
Brother Ra. The meeting will begin soon.
Brother Ra. Ah. I see. This is why Professor Sarcophagus was calling them all
Belly of the
Egyptian.
beast. I should look for an escape route, just in case. In the meantime, I'll have a little chat with our hooded brothers.
Alright.
Could be a way out if everything goes south.
Okay. There's a picture here. Aha! Well, I think I want to take a picture of everything possible in this room. Also thinking to myself, do I want to 100% this game in my free time? I might. Why isn't the command prompt to talk to these guys coming up? Oh, because I can...
I think that we should stop using hollow cigars. We know that, dear.
But why don't we?
Why not use tin cans? Cans of anchovies, or tomatoes, or crab.
Alright. I mean, I guess I could keep going through the dialogue.
Let me do the thinking, dear Sobek. You just do it with your stomach.
Yes, dear.
This is the married couple from the house.
I salute you, brother.
I know.
Beg your pardon?
You can't hide anything from me.
What do you mean?
Sorry, but I don't understand.
Don't play fool with me. You let the poet go free. Even mad, he knows too much.
Oh, yes, yes. I'll fix that, brother.
Indeed you will. The Grand Master does not forgive failure.
Phew, that was close.
I'm watching you, always. I did my best to defend Abudin. Please, brother.
Deal with the Grandmaster yourself, donkey desert god.
For the 100th time, Set is a mighty jackal. Not
they're really dedicated to playing.
Wise brother Ra, you are my last salvation.
They're really dedicated to the.
Abudin did not fall because of me. It was because of those blasted spies.
We did that.
Defend me before the Grand Master, please.
Let's make it. No way. Let's make a deal. That's what I'll do. Let's make a deal.
All right, all right. But in return, I'll ask you for a favor.
I'll do anything.
Never use a riding crop. You are now a lazy worm. Make peace with the Bedouin. I mean, make peace with the Bedouin. Make peace. Come on.
You will call a truce with Patrash Pasha and his Bedouins.
How? But they hate my guts. I can't.
No excuses. You'll bargain with them and shower them with gifts.
Tintin's voice is reminding me a little bit of Bane. Ah, you were born in there.
I've heard that Brother Thoth will be unavailable from this meeting onward. Why don't we offer his seat to my good friend, Miss Suhi?
Silence, you fool! Saying our names or showing our faces is forbidden.
Oh yes, my apologies.
I mean,
My dear Ra, there you are. Finally, some clever conversation round here.
Why, yes, indeed.
the meeting.
So, when will the meeting start?
As soon as Brother Neckbet arrives. He's making us wait, as usual, to boost his self-importance. Let me do the thinking, dear Sobek. You just do it with your stomach.
All right. Oh, I see. We have to follow this one guy around and.
When will the meeting begin?
When Brother Neckbet arrives.
What about the Grand Master? Will he be joining us too?
Why so many questions, Brother Knoom?
I am loyal, I swear it.
Kiosk and
Guy Pajama.
Then prove it by waiting there until the meeting starts.
Kiosk and Guy Pajama are definitely
I'm watching you
two words my closed
always.
captions are not
I'm watching you always.
fans of getting the same way.
Greetings, Brother Ra. Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Huh? Have you ever met him, the Grand Master?
Well, never in person, but his reputation precedes him. A real entrepreneur, a true marquis, a villain so grand that no hero will ever match him.
We'll see about that.
Ah, Tintin's a real hero.
I beg your pardon?
You know, kiosk and guy pajama. It's the password to prove I'm not a spy.
Oh, right. Fear not, my brother.
Kiosk and guy
To
pajama.
remember that, just in case.
Oh, let's check out this map.
Beautiful, isn't it? A map of our current operations. I made it myself. Now that we have no spies in the military bungalow, we need a replacement.
Got it.
Or silence that meddling major once and for all.
Then over here's where...
Guy Pajama is the headquarters.
Yeah,
as
that's
you
where
well
we are
know.
right now.
From here, we control all the routes to Asia, east and west.
Here is basically where we started the
We
adventure.
use the Tomb of Kiosk as a warehouse and headquarters for Cairo. The curse of the Pharaoh keeps the curious away.
I don't know what this is about.
Morocco has potential. There are contacts in Baghdad interested in doing business.
Got it. This is the Bedouins' territory, I
After
believe.
the fall of Aberdeen,
Yeah.
we need a new base
Aberdeen.
near the Red Sea.
And this is... Oh, this is, that's
The Far
China.
East will be a big market if we lose
The Black
Tintin.
Lotus, or Blue Lotus. Whatever the next Tintin adventure is called. Which is one of my personal favorites. Oh, hey, there's snacks available. How do you eat the snacks if you're supposed to keep the robes on at all time? Also, why this big tarp here? That seems odd. Tell me the password again.
Psst, the password.
Again? How many times must I...
A spy would say just that, don't you think?
All right. Kiosk and guy pajama.
Fine. Just had to be sure, that's all.
I'm watching you, always.
Horse. I'm not super...
Blast that Tintin
Oh,
spy
jeez.
and those mangy Bedouins.
What would Mummy say if she saw me like this?
Yeah, this is clearly the general.
That is absolutely not a donkey, right?
Yeah, it's not a donkey.
Blast that Tintin spy and those mangy Bedouins.
He's a dog. Okay.
Let me do the thinking, dear Sobek. You just do it with your stomach.
Yes, dear.
Alright. I see. So they're even all sitting here.
They
Oh!
all look like the Egyptian gods I saw at the Tomb of Kiosk. Reminds me of that statuette I found in the Maharaja's secretary's office. Looks like the presiding seat at the table.
Yep.
A cat goddess. Similar to the drawing I saw in Egypt.
That's Bastet.
Hey, that's my token. So this is my seat.
That is Raw,
I
indeed.
prefer a place closer to that door on the right, though. Just in case.
You can swap the cards.
Whichever god this is, it's the closest seat to the door.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
won't be able to change it unless he's distracted.
Okay. This is Osiris.
And I? Huh. I think I know who this seat belongs to.
That's Osiris.
Reminds me of the statuette I found in Fuad's office.
That is Set, because it also kind of looks like a donkey.
The professor told me about this crocodile god.
Sobek. Yeah.
Sebek, maybe?
Alright, let's see how we can distract people.
Let me do the thinking, dear Sobek. You just do it with your stomach.
Yes, dear.
Okay. This person...
Mind if I swap seats?
Why should I?
You'd be sitting closer to the center, and the ones in charge.
Oh, I see, yes. But Brother Horace will never allow it.
I'll take care of that. You just go and change the sigils. So, brother, do you fear there may be spies present tonight?
Why? You have anything to confess?
There we go.
I just want you to keep up the good work.
I'll be vigilant as always. Never forget that.
There we go.
Sit. Brothers, except for our leader, who was unable to...
It's very Skeletor Cobra Commander voice. Except for our leader. Actually, no, it's Starscream.
We've gotten rid of the Maharaja of Guy Pajama for good.
Our leader has fallen. Pound, 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 pound.
Stands in the way of... Hello. Yes, security. What? A message from Cairo.
Pound, 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 pound.
Our Cairo headquarters has been discovered. Only our leader was able to get away. He's coming here by air. What? Knocked out? Brothers,
There's
there is a traitor in our midst.
I, Starscream, will take over now!
Our rules do not allow us to show our faces, so you will whisper the password to me one by one. And whoever is unable to give it will be executed immediately. You
Kiosk in Guy
take
Pajama.
the password.
Kiosk and Guy Pajama.
Idiot! Couldn't you have whispered it? Now everyone knows. All right then, I'll go into the next room. You will come in one after the other, and give me the password of our last meeting. Fast!
Well, Tintin's lucky that he's going first and can make his quick escape.
Next. Next.
See, the closed caption kind of ruins the joke here.
The last one.
Because Tintin going in first. In the comics, you didn't know where Tintin was sitting and which one he was. And that he was able to do that exact thing. Knock everyone else out. And tie them up. As he did.
And now, let's take a peek at the faces of the Brotherhood.
Alright, let's...
The Maharaja's secretary.
Of course.
So much for the loyal advisor.
We knew that one. He was sus AF to begin with.
Colonel Fuad.
Yep.
Just as I thought.
Yeah, never use a riding crop again. This is the couple.
Mrs. Snowball. So this one must be
Mr. Snowball.
Mr. Snowball, of course.
We have the fuck here. And this one is...
A Japanese man I've never met before.
Oh yeah, who the hell is this guy?
The Fakir, of course. What a crew.
I remember the Japanese guy I've never met before
the only
was...
one left is the notorious Grand Huh? Crikey!
Oh, you imbecile would trip on his own clothes. Oh!
You were saying?
Ah! Stupid robes. Ah.
Okay.
Like I said, imbecile.
How many times are they gonna do that joke? Come on!
Wait! This is ridiculous! I suggest we take off these robes and continue with the chase.
Here, I'll go first.
Of course. It's only fair.
He's gonna run away right after.
Now you. Take your time.
All right. Now wait until I... Hey! That's not fair!
That... Alright.
Give up! You're done!
The only ones who are done are all those fools.
Come on.
As our leader is alive, the Brotherhood will persevere.
Sooner or later, the Grand Master will fall too. Crikey, I've
Yep.
lost him.
I mean, I didn't know what I was supposed to do there. But yeah, this feels very final boss-ish.
Give up! You're done!
The only ones who are done are all those fools. As long as our leader is alive, the Brotherhood will persevere.
Sooner or later, the Grand Master will fall too.
How dare you pronounce his name?
I didn't. That's his title.
He's right.
I forgot how insufferable you are.
Don't worry. You won't have to see me once you're in jail.
Must you answer back every time?
Absolutely. Crikey.
Come on.
I've
Ah,
lost
jeez. Okay, so didn't know where to go at first, and then one of them I just pressed the wrong... Well, both of them I pressed the wrong button.
Don't worry. You won't have to see me once you're in jail.
Must you answer back every time?
Absolutely. You're going to pay for all the people you turned mad.
You are going to pay for all the people who turn mad. You are so naive. No one gets what they deserve. The world lays.
I will never accept something like that.
Tintin the idealist.
What the last Maharaja said.
You're despicable. He adored his nephew. And now, because of you, he thinks he's driving in the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yes, that was a good one.
Come back here, you coward. Quit now. You've nowhere to run.
You're not the one who decides that.
The palace is filled with guards.
Nothing that a poison dart can fix.
I'll get you if it's the last thing I do.
Alright.
Where did he go?
An intruder. Get him.
Crumbs.
Surrender. You're trapped. He's too far away. Block his way.
Crikey, it's locked.
What is he? A marathon runner? I finally
Ah,
got you.
shoot.
Now who are you?
Do I have to try all 4
Turn
doors?
yourself in, and I promise we won't.
Okay, yeah.
You're done.
You were caught, that's fair.
Turn yourself in, and I promise we won't kill you. Surrender. You're trapped. Don't move.
Fuck.
You're done.
Okay, so I don't have to...
Turn yourself in. And
Try
I
that
promise
door.
We won't kill you.
Oh, I can run.
Surrender. You're trapped.
Another locked door. That's bad.
He's too far away. Block his way. What is he? A marathon runner? You can't always scurry off like that, you rat.
Ah, yes, I can.
Slippery little fellow, isn't he? I can't believe it. This door is locked.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last one, of course. But...
If we let him get away, they'll kill us.
You have no way out.
In the name of the law, hands up!
Hey,
Snowy!
Thompson and Thompson, saving the day.
Okay. Oh, my dear friend.
Congratulations, dear friend. You pulled off a masterstroke.
What? But don't you want to arrest me anymore?
We now know that you and your dog are innocent.
Oh,
The police raided their hideout in Cairo and found a blacklist that included your name. There was also a plan of this hideout. That's how we discovered it.
He's got away again. Oh, after him.
ah, jeez.
We'll get him, young man.
You really cannot turn your back on this guy.
As soon as we got out, we learned that someone had taken the prince and helped the fakir escape. There was no time to despair. We needed the fastest car to chase down the villains.
Oh, this definitely wasn't included in the
I
book.
got behind the wheel and stepped on the accelerator, determined to stop the Brotherhood once and for all.
A plus, Thompson and Thompson.
A few miles further, in the middle of the jungle, I spotted their car. It took me a few more miles to realize that Thompson and Thompson were gone. Who's the driver? Thompson, what do you think? You don't know what to say, huh? Thompson has an idea. Friends? Are you here? Friends? They're gone. Oh no, we've lost them.
Yeah, I mean, I started off this chase by bumping into a tree immediately. So, I don't think it was that good. Me.
What a leap! I hope the car holds on. Well, Snowy, Thompson and Thompson left us. We'll have to save the prince on our own.
Alright.
This road is really testing my nerves.
I mean, assuming that all I have to do is chase
We can't lose
this
them.
car.
I'd never forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Let's see how fast this thing can go. Don't
Okay.
worry, the road looks pretty straight.
No, it doesn't.
Or maybe I'm speaking too soon.
Yeah, I was...
Whatever. I got some good practice driving to the asylum with Slotsky and the professor.
Okay.
Should have gone faster.
I could not see where the car was anymore.
We have to go faster. We'll never reach them at this pace.
I guess using the handbrake is a way of dealing with corners. What? Wow, that wasn't even like
We have to go faster.
really
We'll never
couldn't
reach them
mess
at this
up
pace.
there.
The last thing we needed, a cliff. I hope they're careful.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
We have to go faster. We'll never reach them at this pace. The last thing we needed, a cliff. I hope they're careful. No one would survive a fall like that.
Come on. No. Okay.
Hold on, Snowy. These turns are dangerous. I failed. We have to use this downhill to our advantage. We have to go faster. We'll never reach them at this pace. The last thing we needed, a cliff. I hope they're careful. No one would survive a fall like that. Hold on, Snowy. These turns are dangerous. We have to use this downhill to our advantage. Hooray! Now or never. We won't have a better chance to make up lost time.
All right.
too fast.
No, okay. Oh, hey. Actually, very close to them now.
Still not easy to catch up to them. How hard it is to catch up with such a driver. I'll never forget.
Come on, he
myself.
did a full 180 there.
That driver doesn't seem too worried about dying. Fear not, Snowy. We'll save him, I promise. You know I always keep my word. They got away.
Ah,
World.
so many fails. This rubber banding right here.
Let's see how fast this thing can go. I bet the old Maharaja would have burned rubber in this thing, which is exactly what we're gonna do. If we keep up this pace, we'll definitely catch up to them. This road has to end somewhere.
Let's see how good a driver you are.
Well. Okay. I did the wrong... I didn't realize that there was a timing thing on there. I thought it was just gonna be a cutscene. Whoops.
Where? Oh no. The prince.
Oh no.
Devils. Prince. He didn't deserve such a terrible death. There's nothing we can do.
Agree.
How? Don't come any closer.
Oh, what?
Oh no, not again. I must resist. The eyes. The eyes.
Bring him and leave him next to the prince.
Yes, Grandmaster.
Oh. The prince is there.
Finally finish this little varmint.
And we also have a preview of the Grand Master. But Snowy...
Poison him. I want him to go crazy.
As you wish, Grandmaster.
First, though, I want to ask him a few questions. All right, Tintin, who sent you?
I was sent on a mission as a reporter to Shanghai.
I see. So you ran into us by chance, did you? Let me think about my next question.
There we go. And up.
What the devil? Could it be that dog again?
How did you
Close.
help the Maharaja fight off the Fakir's poison dart in the palace?
It wasn't him in the bed.
Don't you lie to me. Think about it first before you answer.
Ah. It was because I got turned around right away.
How did you help the Maharaja fight off the Fakir's poison dart in the palace?
It wasn't him in the bed.
Don't you lie to me. Think about it first before you answer.
So yeah, they're really trying,
Grandmaster, we'd better leave here soon. Maybe
they're putting in
I don't
all the
care
different
about that
gameplay
dart.
styles here
I
at the
need more
end.
time. Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity. Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Says it's up there, but I don't know how I get up there. So, this is where I started. So, thinking here. I should...
Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Okay. So presumably... Well, maybe... I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This suggests that I can climb somewhere, but... don't know where or how.
Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Yeah, jumping there...
Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
Ah, okay.
That's
Now
how
I
he
see.
saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before
No.
I put an end to your sanity.
The hot and cold meter kind of goes jumping around, doesn't it? Maybe... okay. Ah! Okay.
Did you think
So
about
if I
what
go
you're going
this
to
way...
say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before
No,
I
that's
put
further
an end
away.
to your sanity.
This is closer. I cannot get onto that. So, somehow here is as close as I've gotten. I don't know where to go!
Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
No. Over here is correct. Down here is not correct. Here is correct. Down here is not. Where am I supposed to go?
Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Sorry. I have to refresh to see if there's, like, something that just didn't load there or something, because this is making no sense to me. And it's pissing me off, is the thing.
Grandmaster, we'd better leave here soon. Maybe the dog...
I don't care about that darn dog. I need more time. Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
No, that's, of course, a failure.
Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put it in the bed knowing that the fakir would try to
Okay,
poison
so I
him
need to
with
get
his
up
darts.
there.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an end to your sanity.
Ugh! It feels like I should be able to walk to climb up there somehow, but
Did you think about what you're going to say?
I built a dummy that looked just like him. I put
Ah,
it in the
here
bed
it
knowing
is.
that the fakir would try to poison him with his darts.
That's how he saved him. He's cunning as a serpent.
Well then, one last question before I put an
there,
end
I had to do
your
a complete
sanity.
180.
Grandmaster, if it's not the dog, maybe there's a spirit trying to kill us.
I am not afraid of the living, and even less of the dead. How do you escape death over and over?
Good people are lucky.
Oh, I cannot take this guy anymore. I'm out of here. Fakir, finish him.
Good people are lucky. I mean, yeah, that could indeed be the philosophy of Tintin as a series. All right. Okay, less mad now.
Huh? What happened? Snowy, did you do that? Well done. You're the best coconut and stone thrower I've ever met. But
All right.
what about the prince?
This guy's really getting
It's
desperate.
Not lost yet. Snowy, you keep an eye on the fakir. I'll rescue the prince. Hey, stop! Leave the prince alone!
Leave Prince alone! Just
But
a boy.
someday, he will be a snake. I was just a boy too when I made my whole family go bankrupt.
Maybe you didn't have a choice, but there's always time to change.
But I did have a choice. I could have been a sponge fisherman like my father, that pathetic loser. But I would never have left Greece. I would have been a nobody my whole life, dropped on Lerus, that hellhole of an island.
Nothing seems to matter to him. I couldn't forgive myself if something happened to the prince. Be careful! If you go that fast, you can fall!
Men like me don't trip over pebbles. But what would you know?
Yeah.
You're a spoiled little brat who always had everything. Just like the prince and that whole family of worthless bums.
Someday he will be the Maharaja of Guy Pajama and look after all of this territory.
Ha! Only if he makes it out alive.
Don't do anything to him, please! You will gain nothing from hurting the prince!
That's completely
Don't you
true.
dare ask me for mercy. Because of you, my organization is a mess. My drugs confiscated.
I mean-
my people locked up. but I won't go down alone. Remember that.
Huh. Good people are lucky. And unlucky.
That was close.
Oh, the bottom of the screen isn't happy there. Oh, I guess I have to go a different way.
But I can't give up.
Oh, hey.
I didn't come this far for nothing.
Yeah, well, I guess I go up here. And his clothes are still pristine.
It's me you want. Let the prince go and face me.
There are many ways to face your enemies. The one I like most is harming their loved ones.
Well, that's
Guy
cruel.
is going to hate you when you show up at the palace empty-handed.
Whatever you do, I won't let you escape.
Shoo, you'll fly.
Come on.
This place is too
I'm
dangerous.
liking the characterization of Tintin
One misstep
right
is
here
curse
as
for me.
just like a very good
Let's see
person.
if you can get around this.
I have to catch up with them before tragedy strikes.
Don't you ever get tired?
I should ask him the same thing. Why do I always get the most dangerous parts?
Oh, jeez, that was close.
Hey, I promise to help you if you turn yourself in.
No, jump! Jump, you nerd!
If nothing happens to the prince, they will surely take it into consideration.
Ha! I've taken too many lives for them to take anything into consideration.
I mean,
Coward.
probably fair.
This land was already in shambles when I arrived. There is nothing left to save here. You'd better leave before you get wiped out too.
I didn't come this far for nothing.
Actually, you came here for a story.
If you let go of the prince, I promise not to come after you.
You don't get it, do you?
What?
There's no turning back now. I've come too far to disappear.
What do you mean?
There's no middle ground. Either you win or I win.
I will never accept something like that.
All I hear are empty words. Save your breath.
You coward.
Oh,
No, on the contrary, I'm all in.
this guy
Don't
is
you realize
insane.
This is dangerous for you too.
Ha! This dangerous? It shows that you're
Fuck!
a spoiled brat.
Oh, that's like the first mistake I made that entire chase. I'm probably gonna make like 6 in a row.
I have to get him. The Maharaja.
I almost did it without failing.
Your Highness, hold on. I promise I'll save you.
There is nothing left to save here.
I was expecting to have to climb a rock.
By thunder.
Come on.
Die once and for all.
I kick pebbles at you menacingly!
Never. This isn't over.
Oh, hey. He's within view now. Oh, nope, there he
It's
goes.
over. You've nowhere to run.
Last.
Leave the prince on the ground.
All right. All right.
Just tackle him,
Slowly.
Tintin.
Now, turn.
No, he's gonna climb that ladder right there.
Sure.
No! Hold on.
What? Well, he's dead. That's very nonchalant,
It's over. You've nowhere to run.
very nonchalant reaction,
Leave the
death
prince
screen there.
On the ground.
I'm gonna die!
All right. All
Slowly. Now, turn.
Sure.
There we go. Whew.
Your Highness. Are you all right?
Nation.
Oh, jeez. And the Grand Master just kind of rolled a natural 1 there.
Who was he? Will we ever know? Or has he taken his secret with him forever? Once we got
I mean,
back
you
to
could find the
palace,
body.
I witnessed one of the most moving scenes of my life.
Oh, my son. I was so scared.
I mean, yay.
After that, the rest was celebration. The Maharaja even invited me to be a part of the parade on his elephant.
Tintin, when you arrived in Guy Pajama, unrest and fear reigned. But now, thanks to you, opium has disappeared from our fields.
All right.
We are back to growing rice. And we can now feed our people again. I'll never thank you enough.
The prince's safety is payment enough for...
Subjects, prostrate yourselves before
Oh, yeah, you
the
probably want to...
Don't be silly. They are here for me, Napoleon the First.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's something you can do for me, Your Highness.
I'm surprised no one's dealt with those two yet.
Just this once I go by car, but for the next time, have my noble horse Marengo ready.
If it's true that you're taking me back to Egypt, take me however you wish. I don't care.
Thanks to the Maharaja, we were able to send the Professor and Slotsky to the mental hospital while we searched for a cure for them.
I mean, they were poisoned,
With
so
all the
ideally
loose
there's
ends
a
tied, I thought
cure,
it would be time to leave, but it wasn't.
an antidote.
The Maharaja invited me to stay in the palace as his guest for as long as I wished. Thanks to this, the prince found a good friend to play with. I have had a wonderful stay at the Guy Pajama Palace, but now it is time to leave. I must go to Shanghai and finish the mission that was entrusted to me. Once I'm there, I'll write to you again. Yours
And-
sincerely, Tintin, reporter.
We get a little
Let's go,
preview
Snowy.
here. The Blue Lotus. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. Yeah, solve the mystery. This game was definitely a little tumultuous. There was a lot of crashes and bugs, and I'm not sure if it was a financial success for the company, considering that they had to put as much work into it post release. And the reviews aren't great because of all the technical problems. So who knows? That being said, I would like to see the Blue Lotus adapted, because it's one of my favorites. It just hits that real sweet spot. Motion capture cast. Nice. Okay. There's one of them for the motion capture that's just various roles. But yes, we are finally done. Cigar of the Pharaohs. And managed to complete it. Ugh. If there weren't as many technical problems as there were, it would have been a really good, really fun experience. But there were a bunch of technical problems. I have 20 minutes before the break, so I'm probably going to go through and just try to kill some time, finish off some pictures and stuff like that. Like I said, I have something planned for the second half of this stream. Since this didn't last as long, I was thinking that AVGN would, like, take an hour or two, or, like, the first half of the stream, because I would just die. But, hey, it actually went pretty fast, so. 2 Davids in a row in the voice cast. French voiceovers. I can't speed it up. Okay. Hey, props on them for, you know, hiring good voice actors in all languages. Okay, I Is there no way to skip this? Or speed it up? There's only an option for pause, so. Alright, well, let's have a drink of water here. I may have mentioned this already, but there's a water boiling advisory going on for my area right now. It said like 48 hours. So 24 to 48 hours. So I boiled a bunch of water like first thing when I got up today. And it's kind of yeah, and immediately refrigerated it, so but, you know, this isn't exactly the weather when I want to be boiling water. Especially since I get thirsty a lot. And, yeah, require more water. You know what? It's actually close enough to the quarter-hour mark that I think I might, just take my midstream break now, or if that's it. I might take my midstream break now and then come back. Yeah. I'll just diary, yeah. 7 out of 11. So yeah, I can go here and see all the details. How well I did. Indian Jungle, I was only missing 2 pictures. Only missing... yeah. I don't think I'm gonna... oh. Uh-oh. Well, doing that just caused the game to crash, so... I can't think of a more appropriate ending for this game than another fucking crash. So we're going to call it there, and that is going to be it for Tintin, Cigars of the Pharaoh, and we are going to take a midstream break.